because pastors' kids, I know, go through a lot. They go through rejection. They go through people expecting too much from them too, and it seems like it's a lot of pressure to handle at that age. And most of them go into rebellion just to spite their parents and everything. Did you have any phase like that?
You know what? I think for me, I used to, God forgive me, I used to call myself the black sheep of the family when I was younger, because I questioned everything.
The black sheep that was always singing, that was always in the choir.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. So I didn't understand what it meant to be in the choir, if that makes sense. I was just there when I was younger because I was forced
to perform.
Just to perform. I wasn't there to minister. That's why I told you, I felt like I was just being used because of a voice that I had. I didn't know what it meant to be singing secular music as well as gospel. So I did everything. Anything that meant that I could develop my voice, I could, stretch my vocal range. I didn't understand the implications behind doing it. I was just there, really. So I guess man, growing up, so as the black sheep, I questioned everything. When I got to the age where I felt like, some things aren't making sense, or when I felt like, puberty has hit and, teenager years, and you just feel like you're in your why this, why that.
You're the wisest.
Like, you feel all. Like you know everything.
Solomon.
But you don't know, I felt like I was Solomon, but I was not Solomon. Who was I more like? I felt like I was
Solomon Gandhi.
I was B-Tech. I was the B-Tech. Like, oh gosh. But when I got to uni, I wasn't rebellious per se, but I was very curious. I had a very curious mind. I wanted to understand why my parents said no to this, no to that. So like, I guess when they say when you're younger, they say you're not allowed to, don't go clubbing, don't do all of these things. I wasn't a crazy club. I didn't go clubbing. In fact, every time I said this, I was tricked to go to the club when I was in first year. So I wanted to join the Nigerian Student Society. I just wanted to know more about Nigeria. I wanted to know more about where I came from, so I joined the Nigerian Student Society. And in joining the society, I met loads of Nigerians, which some people didn't understand why we had the Nigerian Student Society and you had ACS. Me, I didn't understand that, but I said, I didn't come to know the Caribbean islands or nothing. I came to know the Nigerians. So where there was a society, I joined. And then it was Nigerian Independence Day, and they said we're going to a restaurant, we're going to eat. And me, I like food, I like to chop, I like to eat well. So they said the time. I said, this time is late. But I thought, this is university. Maybe, there's no time in university. Everything is, you do as you please, you enjoy. So I went, and I remember it so vividly. They said, we're going to Tropical Delights. I said, okay. When we went, the restaurant was so nice. The food was plenty, jollof rice, fried rice, chicken, like everything was there. So I sat down in the restaurant space, but then they kept going. I said, where are you guys going? Just for them to open one secret door, and at the back of the restaurant is the club. And I just said, hey. And I said to them, but I told you that I don't go clubbing, and I don't want to. And at first I didn't know if it's because I've been told all my life, don't go, it's bad, or because I genuinely just didn't want to go. And obviously when I've watched American TV shows, they made clubbing seem fun. Like, you're just going there to dance with your friends, to enjoy, live life. But I just didn't have the interest of going. Especially when people went through all the stress of collecting or creating fake IDs. I said, people will have time. I said, no, like this one is too much. But for me, I think I just had that conviction within, like I just didn't want to go. So where you're tricking me, saying that we're going to go for a restaurant, but instead there's a club at the back, I said, hey. And I said, okay, well, me, I still chop and enjoy the food, but I also saw what it was like firsthand. And after that, I didn't go clubbing again, but I did go to house parties. And
which one is worse?
You see, that's the thing. I think first year, when you think that, I'm not in the club, I'm not with strangers, but then the house party, it's not in somebody's house, but it's still the same music, it's still the same Orishi that you see in the club that's happening in the house party. It's just that this one's more comfortable. There's couches. There's, I don't know.
It's even worse.
Like, so, and the things that I saw, man, I just say God in my life.
Your soul was snared.
Like, when I say first year was such a scary time. It was an amazing time because I loved my course. I loved my lecturers. I loved meeting new people. I loved the freedom. But I guess there was too much freedom. And that's what scared me. Knowing that in school, if somebody slaps you, you can report them. And then your parents come in. Then, they can either call the police or whatever. And then, it'll be handled like that. But if someone beats you in university, who am I? Do I report? My lecturer will just tell me, oh yeah, so what can I do? Like, I just felt like I didn't have that form of protection, and because I didn't know God like properly, I didn't know His hand of protection on my life as well. So I just felt like I just had like, it's like you're inside a cage, but you can leave and come wherever you go. But if anything happens, you're by yourself. And because also, like I said, it's at 18 that I was also understanding how much what my parents were going through being pastors. So it was, and do you know what's so funny? They would always say, anytime you need anything, we're here. But because of what was going on, I guess it didn't sink in, or I didn't come to the understanding of what it meant that we're here for you. We're not abandoning you. Or me, because of everything and how I grew up. When I packed to uni, it's like I said I was moving out. Like that was me. Like, like I've packed.
It was happy.
Like I was like, listen, like
juices.
Honestly, like all the overprotectiveness, bye. All this bye. Like everything I said, bye. Not knowing that all of that was
it's wild out there.
Like outside is scary. And I think that one thing I will always be so grateful to my parents for is the overprotectiveness, even in my lack of wisdom. And that's something I will definitely carry to my kids. I think what I'll do better is just explain to them and provide like life examples of why. Not just say, don't do this, you cannot go here, don't go here, but say this is why and this is what's happened. Because now I have real life examples and real stories that I can tell them, and I have proof. Thank you for technology. I have video footage of things that I've witnessed, of things that I've seen, things that people have sent to me. So now I can say to my children, if you like,
suffer.
just tell me.
Slow down.
As in, so yeah, like, oh man, when you take time to reflect, you're like, God, I thank you so much for the prayers of mommy and daddy, for the people that really had your back. When you think that strangers have your back, you make me cry. My parents really had my back. So thank you. I can cry.